Hi everybody, Kat Carroll here with Natural Awakenings Magazine, and just welcoming you to another edition of Business as Unusual, Adapting in the COVID Economy. And today I am here with Michael Kallstrom of Nature's Treasures of Texas. And Michael, why don't you introduce yourself and tell people what Nature's Treasures is and what you do there?
Sure. So, hello, everybody. My name is Michael. I have 2 degrees in geology, one from Rice University and one from UT. I started working with Nature's Treasures about 15 years ago. When I came to Nature's Treasures, we were a little mom and pop shop on East 5th Street.
Mhm.
And we were geared mostly to the metaphysical and New Age communities. But in the 20 years that Nature's Treasures has been open, we're actually celebrating our 20th anniversary this year. It's grown to and expanded, and we've become a source of education, not just spirituality, but also lapidary and for people that want gifts, or if you want landscaping material or home decor, we have interior designers that come in, collectors, all sorts of things. So,
Okay.
um,
So much more than just a rock shop or just a crystal shop.
right. It's like a one-stop shop for everything that you could possibly need. We have books, we have CDs, we have home decor, jewelry, everything. So,
Mhm.
and not only that, but we have a community event center where we try to keep our community connected, whether it's through our practitioner program offering their services or educational events where we offer things like our tarot expo
Mhm.
or our jewelry bazaars, things
Right.
like that. And so we appeal to all different groups.
Yeah, and I just want to mention Michael is at the store today, and they're doing some things behind the scenes to get ready for the opening this weekend. So y'all will be back in business and allowing people to come into your store this weekend.
Yes, so it'll be business as unusual. Starting as of May 9th, we'll be reopening at 11 a.m. We'll be open 11 to 5, 7 days a week. We are in the midst of, we're resetting our front counter, so we're going to have new displays with new products and things like that. During this transitionary time, we're going to have very limited staffing and still encouraging everyone to shop online. But for those who can't or would prefer to come in and shop the stones, we're going to make those services available again starting on Saturday.
Are you limiting how many people in the store at any given time, or?
Yes, so we're actually taking a lot of precautions. Of course, during this crisis period, a lot of our employees have, legitimate concerns about their safety, and Nature's Treasures as a whole has concerns for the safety not only of our customers and Nature's Treasures, but the community at large.
Mhm.
So in order to help mitigate some of those concerns, we are going to be limiting the number of people in any given space to 15 people. It's going to be 13 customers and 2 staff members per area. We're going to have 3 areas available: our Rock Depot, our auditorium where we have our trunk show, for those of you who have been to that, and also our main retail showroom.
Mhm.
In addition to that, we are asking that everyone bring their own and wear their masks at all times. All of our staff will be wearing masks, but we can never be too careful. We're also going to have everyone hand sanitizer at all entrances, and everyone's going to be asked to sanitize their hands upon entry and upon exit. Of
Oh, that's
course,
good.
yeah, we'll be exercising social distancing and providing gloves as well. We're going to have limited services to just cut down on transaction time and interaction time. So all that information can actually be found at ntrocks.com, looking up at our COVID-19 updates.
Mhm.
So there's lots of little things that we're doing to try to stay on top of this and keep everyone safe.
Right. And, everybody's kind of coming off of almost 2 months of, stay at home orders. And so during that time, I know y'all had your online store, but what else were you doing, kind of behind the scenes while we were all sitting at home?
So we wanted to keep moving forward. We didn't want to stagnate or feel like this was a setback on us as a business, on, you know, our employees, our staff members, anything like that. So we tried to keep as busy as possible. We are, again, resetting some of our areas. We're taking care of, you know, cleaning and dusting and things that we might not usually have time for. But I guess the biggest things that were happening behind the scenes were on management level, like applying for loans through the CARES Act and helping to provide the FFCRA family leave time and paid sick leave and things like that. So all of our employees had about a month of paid salaries that were paid for through the government. Right now we're waiting to get our SBA loan funds allocated, but our application has been accepted and approved, and from starting as of this weekend, we'll be able to pay all of our employees using that funding as well. So doing that and learning how to defer rent and defer utilities and all those sorts of things. So really trying to minimize our expense and encouraging everyone to shop online, just because that was the only means of income that we had as a store.
Right. And y'all had a pretty robust online store, you know, that I noticed. And something I'm really taken note of is how various businesses that I've talked to have really gone out of their way to support their employees and their practitioners. So I think it's really great that you know, that was really kind of in the forefront of y'all's mind, was to, you know, protect your employees and to also support your practitioners too, because I know that y'all have been promoting them too as well online.
So our practitioner program, of course, had to come to a complete stop when we started having to reduce capacity. And I don't believe that the practitioner program will reinstate until June or possibly even later, just depending on, of course, that's a very intimate setting to be in when you're having a one-on-one conversation for extended periods of time. So we are encouraging everyone to, you know, go online. If you're not subscribed to our newsletter, we are providing contact information through our listserv for all of our practitioners that are offering remote services, so that you can still get your insights and find peace and comfort in those. But we're hoping that the practitioner program will start to, will become available again sooner rather than later. But
Right. Yeah, we've all sort of tapped into our entire wheelhouse to kind of, you know, keep that calm and to keep ourselves healthy. How have you just personally been keeping yourself healthy through this time?
Honestly, I have just been busy, just keeping busy, taking care of, again, the employees were kind of at the forefront of my mind the entire time. And so, you know, just learning the laws and reading them. I actually went through, and every time they were updated or a new one was submitted or posted, I would go online, I would print it out, and I would read it from, you know, and all the applicable sections, just so that I could be as helpful as possible to my staff. And that took a lot of time. Reading government jargon can be kind of stressful at times.
Yeah.
In addition to that, I've been doing a lot of gardening on my patio and, you know, doing some meditations and dream journaling a lot more. I actually made a dream catcher, my own dream catcher. So I've been picking up some of my crafting and hobbies and things like that. So
Cool.
I'm mixing it up a little bit, doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But the store has provided me some sense of normalcy, just in the sense that I have had the ability to continue to work and be in contact with my staff. So I've been able to, you know, communicate with them regularly and all of that.
Cool. Awesome. Well, so just kind of start wrapping up here. What can the community do to support you? I mean, I know that you want them to come out, but how can they, you know, be more supportive of y'all once you do open up?
So I guess the biggest thing that we could ask of everyone that chooses to come to the store physically is um, just thank you for coming out and supporting us as patrons. Of course, without sales, we can't stay open and we can't support our staff and things like that. But we really appreciate the patience and supportive words that our customers show. Of course, this is a stressful time on our staff as well. And so for them, it means a lot when we get those supportive words, when we're checking someone out, or when we ask a customer, hey, would you mind putting your mask on? Or could you keep your kids within arm's reach? You know, just there's so much going on with limited staffing. And so when they're willing to step up and acknowledge what we've asked and, you know, take that to heart, it means a lot. And then, of course, we're offering free curbside pickup and things like that through our online store as well. So just continuing to support however you can, whether it's online or coming into the shop. We really appreciate everyone for their contributions and what they're doing.
Well, y'all are certainly well loved and beloved, you know, in the metaphysical community here in Austin and really in Central Texas. I mean, I know that people come from all over. You have the largest metaphysical store in the country or something. Yeah. So that's pretty great. So I'm just glad that that you're still here and that you will continue to be here. So do you want to give folks your contact information for the store?
Yeah, so of course, you can always find more information about Nature's Treasures and what we're doing in response to COVID-19 at ntrocks.com. You can also sign up to receive our email blasts and things like that. If you have any questions for me directly, you can reach out to Michael K at ntrocks.com. And of course, you're always welcome to call us at 512-472-5015 if you have questions or concerns.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me and taking the time today, Michael. And I know that there's a lot of people that are just going to be so relieved that you're opened back up this weekend.
Thank you for doing this and putting this together. Again, a big part of Nature's Treasures is the community, and you really do help everyone to stay connected. So we appreciate you as well.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.